Hi, my viewers and friends. It is quite some time we have met, or you have viewed me. That is partly because I was continually in hospital due to a medical condition which is called septicemia, which by which your blood is infected by bacteria, and it is said that 50% it is fatal too. And if that was not enough, I suffered a brain stroke too. Now I have come back, I am live and kicking, but with some problems, of course. My vision is somewhat impaired, and my movement is also partially not, it was not as good as it was. But I can meet you time to time and hope to present you with more videos. And when I was sick, my scholarly friend, Professor Dr. Jojo Paul, asked me, why don't you switch your language so that more people can benefit from your videos? And he liked me a lot for several things, and sometimes he used to correct me too. Anyway, this time I am not coming up with a book, but with what you can call homophones. What are homophones? Homophones are words that have different spellings, different meanings, but almost same pronunciation. But here, the words I am telling you about are not exactly homophones. They are spoken in similar pronunciations. But I have met several people, and I am also not free from that. These words are inappropriately used. So, I think my video will benefit some of you, and at least one person who have benefited with all the words, that is none other than me. I have at some point or other made mistakes with this pair of words. I used one word instead of the other. So I am sure you people, some of you will be benefited by some of the words. May not be all the words may not be important to you, and you can. I will give you tips to memorize them. So we will start right now. My first pair of words is compact and combat. Compact as a verb means packing something tight or using force to make it denser. You use a steamroller to compact the bitumen mixture you put on the road, or you apply some force and make it tighter. What is combat? Combat is struggle, not essentially physical struggle. If you see, you can say she had a poverty stricken childhood. She had to combat hunger and poverty in childhood, you can say. And next pair is complaint and compliant. Complaint, of course, you know that it is a problem or grievance you are airing, you are telling someone, or you are reporting to somebody. What is compliant? Compliant is in agreement with, or you are submissive to that. If you if one vehicle is written, one truck is written, birth to compliant means that truck is built obeying all the rules or all the conditions required to achieve the birth to emission standards. Compliant often means submissive. That means you have to obey that things written in the notice. Next pair is conferred and confirmed. This word is often used in a wrong context. This conferred, instead of conferred, some say conferred, confirmed. What is confirmed? Confirmed is something is given guarantee of. You booked a ticket, and the ticket is in the wait listed, and after a week you will get a confirmation that ticket is confirmed. And what is conferred? Conferred is something given to you. The knighthood is conferred on the person. That the king has given him the knighthood. He will be called a knight. Like that, we have got another condition, another scenario where some officers are given IAS title, or they are accepted in the fold of IAS. The IAS title is conferred on them. It is given to them. You can say that officer, he was very good at work, and he did not apply for a Union Public Service Commission, or that examination that you get, you promoted to an IAS. He has not done that. He has not appeared for the interview, but due to his exemplary work and his performance, government decided to confer the title of IAS on him. So he will be next, today onwards he will be called Mr. Thomas IAS. And the fourth word is continuous and continual. Continuous and continual are not same. Continuous means without break you perform some action, some duty continuously. Continuously. So continual is the same as continuous, but with breaks. If you are, if you need to take leave on the first and second, and on third and fourth you work, and the fifth day also you are on leave, then sixth, seventh, the next week you work full, then you take leave for another 3 days. So you are on leave continually. In the month of January, you were on leave continually. That you were on leave almost continuously, but there are several breaks. That's why I told in the opening statement, I was continually in the hospital for the last 2 years. I was not hospital for all the 24 months, but I am in hospital for a few days. Then I go home. Then again I go to hospital. That is continually under treatment. Credibility and credulity. Credibility is a positive thing you should acquire. Credibility is nothing like that. Credibility is that reputation you get for doing what you agree to do. If you take money, you say on the 23rd you will pay back. If you pay it on 23rd, you get a reputation of being credible. And credulity, that is something different. We don't use that word much, but there is some occasions where you have to use. Credulity is the willingness to believe something or someone without proper understanding. You always believe somebody or something. If somebody asks you for money, you readily give, thinking he will give you that back, but he will not give you. This credulity, I would just narrate a sentence from a book I read. That is everybody know the 1962 Chinese aggression. At that time, one who fought in the front, that is Brigadier John P. Dalby, he penned down a book by the name Himalayan Blunder. In that book, he is angry with the government, political leadership, and the military leadership for being credulous. Because India believed China too much. At that time, before the war, Nehru and Chou Enlai were friends. Like they paraded Delhi Road, chanting India Chini bye bye. After that, in 1962, China invaded India. So the point is this: at the end of the book, Brigadier John P. Dalby writes, "Let us resolve never to be credulous and negligent." Credulous, that means India believed China too much. That bad quality is called credulity. And now a very common word, diary and diary. Of course, you know what is diary, where you note down your personal points, or something to remember, some personal feelings, something like. And what is the next diary? That is the milk-related machines or activities, the preserving milk or some business. These two, I have seen many places these two words used in wrong occasions. So you should have a clear trick to know which is which. I will tell you one. DAIRY is milk oriented, or a industry or a equipment that is connected with the milk. So which is the biggest dairy or all of us know? Of course, Amul. Amul starts with A. If A comes before I, it is dairy related to milk and production of milk, etc. And DIARY, diary, is to jot down my personal feelings, my personal programs, etc. If I comes before A, be rest assured that it is about the diary for noting down the private thoughts. Now another pair is desert and desert. Of course, one desert has two S and one desert has got one S only. A desert with one S is large expanse of land, barren and without any vegetation or without much rainfall, etc. It is forsaken land. There is just sand and vast expanse, nothing to see. What is DSSERT? That is some sweet food, sweet dish we take at the end of the meal. So how you can remember which is which? In the desert, after the meal, you have got a lot of sugar in it. So there is a double 2s there. But in desert, where there is a vast expanse of barren land, there is only one s. So if there are too much sugar, there is too much of s too. And now we will go to feet and feet. Feet, of course, is the the plural of the organ at the end of your leg. That is feet. Foot is singular, feet is plural. So feet is what is the end of the lowest part of your body, and it also mean the length, the unit of length in imperial system. So for that also single foot is FOT. Single is FOT, but plural is FEET in both cases. FEAT means feet. It is a notable achievement. For example, she accomplished the incredible feat of climbing Mount Everest without any supplemental oxygen. And now I will go to the next pair, fell and fell. Almost the same spelling, same pronunciation, but it has got different meaning. One is past tense, the other is present tense. What is the first fell? It's of course the past tense of fall. And second, fell. Fell means it is a verb, present tense of cutting down a tree. What do you say, cutting down a tree? So you are using an axe, you are cutting down a tree. You are also felling a tree, fell the tree, felling a tree. And often you might see in newspapers selection felling. Selection felling is selecting those trees which need to be felled. So just keep in mind, fell has got two meanings and with completely different meanings. And hoarding and hoarding is same like this, like fell. One hoarding is hiding food materials to create scarcity. And what's the second hoarding? That we are maybe perhaps more familiar with. We see large billboards on the roadside. That is called hoarding. So the amusing thing is, here hoarding has two opposite meanings. One hoarding is hiding, and the second part hoarding is displaying in a conspicuous manner. Now let us talk about the next pair, that is judicial and judicious. Judicial and judicious are not do not have similar meaning, or one is the another form of that word. It has got somewhat different meanings, not necessarily opposite. Judicial refers to an activity performed by a judge or officers in a court of law that we are all familiar with. But judicious means careful and balanced exercise of judgment. You consider which is right, which is wrong. This is right, this is wrong. So your decision should be judicious. But he says your action should be judicious. So you should know what is right, what is wrong, and remain on the side of the right thing. That is judicious. Now we go to moral and morale. Moral is doing or acting in an acceptable or in a rules, following the rules. That is moral. What is morale? Morale is your confidence. I will use a sentence to describe that in that more. The team failed consecutively for 3 matches, so their morale was very low. So the coach had to figure out a way to improve the team's morale. And the next word is very important, very important. I tell you important because I have suffered with the ignorance about these words. Personal and personal. One thing is personal, personal, means close to you. It is very private to you. Is a person or somebody. See somebody's personal finance, somebody's personal woe, his sadness. Nobody knows, only he knows, or nobody is bothered about that. Or personal finance or a personal assistant, the man given to me to mind for my office work, that is to remind me some engagement, some assignment like that, or he will look after my personal work also, or say let us say personal belongings. And what is personal? Personal is a word that is referred to persons working in an organization, like the personnel in the company, or he is a military personnel. That means he is he is employed by the military. Here the word which some of us might make a mistake is when we refer to personal manager. When you talk about personal manager, it is not PAERSONAL, but PERSONNEL. So next pair is quiet and quiet. See, these are often mistaken for each other. One is QUITE. The meaning is somewhat, means very much, very much. She is quite beautiful. Beautiful means she is very beautiful. The hall was quite silent, means nobody was speaking. And what is QUIET? That quiet means something like silent. Keep quiet means keep silent. If you have difficulty, no, I have difficulty in remembering this. What I do is I visualize my hostel warden in my early life, Brother Johnson, used to come, and when we create some ruckus, or when we are unruly, he barges in and shouts, "Keep quiet." He's open his mouth, and with his and slowly he say, "Quiet." So I remind him, I memorize him to get the word correct. You can also do that. Now the final word, I am closing with this final pair of words. So before that, you can do one good thing to me. You can subscribe for my channel. You can like it. You should do it. I would urge you to like and subscribe my channel, and of course share, so that many people like you and like me get advantage of that. The final pair of words is section and session. Section is a portion of space allocated for something. If somebody telling about electrical section, in that space, electrical chief is seated, his office is there, electrical persons are accommodated there. There is electrical workshop, there is electrical testing is going on, like that section. But session is not about space, it is about time. Session is about time. If you are told about photograph session from 3 to 4, that means that time is reserved for taking photos, group photos or some other photos. You have to come prepared at 3 o'clock. That is 3 to 4 is allocated for taking photos, the photo session. With this, I close this episode, and I hope to come more frequently with episodes, because my health is much better, and I can manage with the whatever movement problem or visionary difficulty I have, still I can meet you, and I hope to come with better videos. But the earlier I told you, you subscribe and share these videos, and of course like it also. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.